Hello, folks. Welcome back to Red Dead Redemption Online, or I call it Red Dead 2, but it's referred to as Red Dead Online with the part we are playing. Um, I'm Brian Harrison with Harrison Auto Gaming. Welcome back. It is time to play a little bit. It's time to kind of make my slow way return back. Um, like I said, I just if you're only just watching this game, you may not been updated with some of the news and stuff like that, which is the fact that when I had to rebuild my hard drive and so things got put on hold because of that. I did download stuff and do all this stuff, but I ended up doing during this time period an Xbox 360 called Left 4 Dead, and I did Left 4 Dead 1 and 2. I had thought about doing it this summer originally, which I pretty much have done now, because excuse me, because I I I had wanted to do it because it's easy. There's some easy games I wouldn't mind doing. There's not much to complete. You're just killing zombies. It's mainly you can keep doing it over and over again with a slightly different, maybe better outcomes than what you had before. All that. It's one of those cool games. But at least I wanted to redo it. Or Red Dead or Left 4 Dead. I wanted to redo. Um, from because it's in another playlist. There's other older Left 4 Dead game. Well, at least the original Left 4 Dead. And I felt like I didn't do it that well, so I just called them episodes instead of like because I guess I call it seasons because I had planned to keep doing run throughs of it and stuff for a while, but that never happened. So I'm glad this time I was able to do it, and in spite of that, I was able to just get going. Okay, but we're here. Look at this. Um, if you're, I wanted as a friendly reminder, please don't forget to comment, subscribe, and leave a like on the video, and hit the bell notification if you're on YouTube, and if you're on Rumble, don't forget to follow us there as well. Hit the like button, and if you're following us there and leaving comments, thank you very much. I had a comment for the bounty hunting thing about I could use my eagle eye to find the person. I don't know. I don't think that's the trouble I had 100% because I think I use it off and on, and if I remember to use it or not. But I think the problem is, unlike GTA, they mark the person, and I like that better than so you know who they to avoid them, and you can just knock them out. But maybe I will try it again and see what I get to doing and have fun doing that. But we're gonna do some treasure hunting. We're just gonna get started a little bit. It's been a bit, so I kind of gotta get my legs back, and it really has been a bit. Look at this is my camp. It's nice to be back. But before we get started, uh, where are you going, horse? Okay. Before we get started, let's go and look at treasure map today, and the treasure map today, and you already know because it'll be in the title, will be Gaptooth Breach. So let's pull that map up. I want to start to get more back into it, but it's like other games. If you've noticed on this channel, games I am looking at, there it is. Here, let's go and search the area and see what we get. But we could talk along the way. My plan is to play different games, ultimately. If I can afford it, if I can do it, I'll play the game. And I'll play older games too. It's not okay. I'm gonna go down here because I think down here is gonna be easier. Sometimes it's in certain areas you gotta remember how to get out of here. And I think I know I'm just being a dumb butt. All right, let's go. Like I said, I'm just a gamer. I'm not, and I'm not even a perfect. I make mistakes, and of course when I play different games, it's all gonna be through my eyes and my experience. And so, but I have fun. That's my goal. My goal is just to have fun. Um, and let's see how good I do because they're only well. The sad thing is, except for now, this game. My main games I played were by myself. I mean, I played some fun games. I made it through games, but I don't tend to always go back to those games after I made it through because it's just, once you get through the story, you know what's going on. It's not too hard. There are certain games, and it's kind of sad of me to say I play mostly. Now, there are games I haven't played, which that's also sad of me because I should have moved on and played some newer other games too. But That didn't happen either. So, yes. But it's time for me to just sort of get up and play more games. Add experience more experiences. These are open world, so they'll last for a very long time. I could do a lot in them. I could repeat a lot of stuff, and I mean, we may be doing that. The treasure hunt, like with the treasure hunt, you may go, "Oh, I've done this map before." Well, you've done the map, but sometimes the treasure's in a different spot than what it was before, which is true. And it happens quite. Here, let's get my gun out. So I mean business. Oh, whoops. We're missing exits because I'm too distracted. But yeah, so it's so this my this gaming channel is a gaming channel. It's meant to play different games, get involved in that type of and get involved in the fun and have fun. Yeah. So we'll see what happens. We're coming back. We're coming back. Some of this stuff may not now. I'm coming back. I want to play a little bit more here and there. But we may move stuff around to make it, and we'll have to. I have to debate it because I'm debating stuff in my mind. I'm debating how long do I spend on some games. Like this game, I could spend, so I'm not too worried about it. But then eventually, people would probably get tired of the same old. Like it's same old bounties. Once you do them all once, for the most part, and you keep, and there's not much. There's not much. Um, there is, but there isn't a much. And once you've done them, you've pretty much done them all within this, different areas, and you're used to. Oh, I've been here before. Maybe it's a different person, but I've been here before. Maybe it's the same person. I mean, you're just repeating just so you can make money to move ahead. Even if you're moving ahead, like I was talking to a friend of mine um, about this, we played together. We haven't played lately. We've been playing GTA because of the possibility of this winter being a um, update. And you can see I have GTA 5 videos. I show all the properties I own, and I own all the properties right now that I'm allowed to have. All the businesses, all the personal properties. And Red Dead, I own all the properties, but there's still some things I can do, like upgrading my moonshine business, doing things. So eventually these games will, in a way, run their course. I may play, and then I'll play them less to enjoyment. But right now, I could play quite a bit, especially with. I've been saving the maps lately so we can find the treasure, have fun doing that. I do want to do more bounties, just so I could do them for videos. So but eventually it may run its course a little bit. But it's one of those games. It's open world. As long as it's here, I could probably play a little bit. I could play a little more, right? So, and I always felt like they could have added more to this game. I still do. I think they could run both GTA Online and just keep it as GTA Online from now on, and add new cities and just add to it. They claim it's getting harder and harder with these huge budgets. Well, why not just keep what you have going? And then you don't have to have a huge budget. You could just keep like adding to the maps, and they can. I mean, think about it. WoW and RuneScape were doing all this before GTA was doing it. So if they can do it, and you guys, and then these people can do it. So I think they make it complicated. They're making it complicated because they don't want to realize they actually can, and they'd make them more money doing it this way. So that you just keep your character and you just keep building onto a new area. Like what would be cool this area is add more housing, add more stuff to do, add more ways to make money, keep this world actually alive, make it not just about, yeah, it's about outlaws, but make it a living world. I wish GTA they would turn that more into a living world, so there's more involvement. Like people who have done it GTA on servers, showing that it can be done, and adding old maps of GTA cities, which got some of them in trouble because Grand Theft Auto doesn't want to admit that or Rockstar doesn't want to admit that they can actually do it. They can add more to the maps, and they could do more and make it a world that people want to live in and would pay them more money, which that's what they want. So I don't understand the logic of their thinking. But besides that, my personal opinions of it, I do enjoy the game and we have fun playing. And look at me, I worked so far. If you've seen the videos I've done, I've been excited, and you own your stable. You own your stable. Well, you don't own the building necessarily, but you own stables for yourself. And I own several horses. I want to get more. I want to fill my barn up or fill the stables. I will eventually. I don't own all the stables yet. I have owned. I've been buying them here and there as I can. So yeah, it's gonna be a long road, but we're back on this, and I gotta get back with some of the games I have been recording, and I'm slowly doing that. I did this last week mostly with Lego, the Lego Star Wars. There it comes, like I said, with finishing games. There comes a point where some games I will finish the story mode I want because it's nice to move on and do other games like I don't know, like Spider-Man or something like that, right? So, or even some other racing games. I mean, it's but these open world games I think will always be they'll always be something to them. I'll always be doing something with them. Hopefully, for as long as they're operating and I am able to, I'll always try to include these during the week if I can. It depends on. Well, it also depends on if I'm starting a game. I may film. My goal it would be to film a few episodes of that new game. So I'm not just filming one if I can. It may not work out that way, but my goal is to kind of get that game going, and then maybe within the first week or first few days, I'll film it or something like that. But my goal is also to finish games that I can actually finish, and that's what I kind of want to do is finish games. Well, my horse needs energy, so yeah. Okay, you know what? Here. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's feed my horse. Oh, nope. Okay. Calm it first. Pat it. All right, and then we'll feed him. But yeah, but it's good to be back. I guess I just want to say I'm sorry, but I've been doing games. I just do other games. Don't forget to watch my other game videos too. I'm not one of these people that can pick. Well, I'm not one of these people that just wants to pick one game and that's it. That's all I ever play. Play it to death. Play it till other people get tired and bored and move on. I want to build something. At a gaming channel, I want to be able to do different games, experience different experiences, have fun. What's this? Are they building something over here? Or are they burying bodies? Oh wow. I don't think I've ever seen this before. And if I have, interesting. Okay, maybe it's been a while. It's been a while since I've been in this game. Oh, and Halloween. I do want to record. I'm not saying I would do it GTA. I did do it GTA. I only did it 1 year so far, so I may do it again for GTA. Um, I I'm not against it. I gotta get ready for that too. Of course, I gotta get ready for the winter because I do run other channels. I have a Lego channel specifically that I've got a few Legos. I can't get them all the time. I can get them for my birthday sometimes. I do want to do more because I love Legos. I animated them a bit one time on my first channel, which is a mix of a little bit of everything I started at the time. But whatever my heart desire was to make videos on, and so I do have that coming up. So I got to kind of balance things out. It's for me to do, and I'm glad to do it. It's work. It's sort of work for me anyway. Um, but it gives me something to do. Gives me something to look forward to, and going on. But looking forward to games, we'll see. I don't know. I've thought about throwing in. I already have another old game like the Left 4 Dead stuff, like the Star Wars Racer that I'm playing. You just play it on the Xbox One, but it's been there since I say it's been there. Probably it's been there for me that I remember the PlayStation 2 and Xbox, and I think it was even on GameCube. I think I maybe even played it on GameCube with someone at one point. But so yeah, it's been there. So it's not something that hasn't been a game to play. Yeah, it's been a game to play. It's fun. So I'm doing that, but I'm doing all the racers on all the tracks that are in the game, and I thought that would be an end because I didn't know how many tracks were there because the ones I remember mostly was tattooing because I think that's what pretty much everybody mostly played. There were some other ones I think that were, but it's hard. It's memories fade, right? It's hard to remember all the tracks I ever played when I was a kid, but I remember playing it. But I do remember tattooing for some reason. It's just probably because it's also part of the movie, and I was able to actually play it. So it's good. It's just good to enjoy. Like, look at this. This is a different game. It's different. GTA. I love GTA, but I also love this. Look at it's just beautiful out here. It's I wouldn't mind if they updated this game forever. I'd be excited about it. Just keep updating it, keep adding to it. What's already there, open up properties, do more. Maybe find ways for people to actually live in so-called apartments, whatever you want to call them. Just give people a place to live and stuff better than just camping. I like the camps, keep the camps, but give a permanent location if someone wants that and has the money to. And whatever money, gold bars, whatever you want to charge for it, and then people have something to work for. That's what I like. I like something to work for. That's why I like GTA. I still have stuff to work for. Seriously, I do have, in a way, this one still some stuff to work for, but it's going to end faster than for me than playing GTA. So yeah. Okay, here we go. Let's do our eagle eye thing. It's been a while. I'm glad I was able to do that. Oh, look at that. Is it over there? What's over here? Let's look. What's over here? Now you can find other stuff too, so that's kind of a confusing thing. Oh, it's gonna be a cart. Let's collect this, by the way. While we're here, we might as well. We're here in the game. Oh, nope. Let's not step up there. All right. Yes. Examine. Examine. Get that out of the way. You can collect these. You get. I forget if I was. I think I collected them enough at one time to just get to sell them so I can make collector stuff. But now I don't do that anymore. Now I just kind of collect them. I hold on to them so I could sell them as a set because I can make more for selling them as a set than I can if I were to just sell them individually. But the reason why I did it at the time is I felt like I needed the money and I needed the roll so I could do other things or so I could get somewhere. I forget, some of it was to get saddles, lanterns. Like I have the lantern. I have a lantern on my horse. Come here, where is he? Yeah, he's right in front of my horse. Yeah, so yeah, I have a lantern on my horse. So some of the things I did was to get to a certain point, and then I quit and decide whether I was going to do it or not. I know I maxed out stuff already, like the this the bounty hunting role because we were trying to get it's a quick way to make golden money. That's why I do it, and it's not a bad idea to max it out either. So here, let's see. We gotta run around too. We can't just wait a minute. Let's see. I thought I felt something over here. I don't want to, because you do feel it too. It's not something you don't feel. Okay. Okay. Where is it? Where is it? Oh. Yep. I feel that. You feel it in your remote. You feel it. Okay. Oh. Is it over there? Sometimes it's in weird spots. Is it over here? Is it? Is it? Is it? Is it? I know I feel something. Oh, it's over here. I'm in this spot. Oh, oh, let's go. See where it is. And then I also have other stuff like prospecting. I guess I call it prospecting stuff where you can find buried stuff if you have the right, usually like little treasures and stuff. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, there you go. There it is. There's the treasure. And you never know what you get. So let's open this. Let's see what we got. Let's take and see how much. Oh, look at that! Look at our bars of gold. And see, that's the thing. That's why you look how much money we got. That is awesome right there. Bars of gold. I forgot I actually had 1,300. Oh, I forgot. See, I even forgot how much money I had in this. So yeah, look at all that. Look what we were able to do. I had fun, and I plan to do a bunch of things with this game. We'll see what happens. There's me and my horse, but I'm gonna we're gonna end this video today. We've had some fun playing this. This is our first step back. I want to do more, and I hope you guys will enjoy me as I do more on the journey. But for now, watch my older videos of this, and watch any other videos like GTA. I was on there a lot before I was on here a lot, and was able finally to play the game without people trying to kill everybody constantly and making it like a Fortnite game, which is not. That's you gotta build stuff. You gotta like the weapons I have. You have to earn money to buy those weapons and build up something, and that's what I like to do. I love games like this where I'm building up to be somewhat just like in GTA, where you build up your criminal empire or your stockpile of cars and all that. But I hope you guys enjoy my videos. I want to thank you very much um, for joining me in my fun, hopefully fun playthrough, and experience. And I enjoy doing this. I enjoy making this. It gives me something, like I said, it gives me something to do, something to put your worries away, something that you can build and create. And it's awesome. It's beautiful. Look at all that. The sun, rise, sunset, all that. But we'll be back again, hopefully soon, and get back into the saddle, so to speak, and do more of this game. Besides treasure hunting, we'll do some more bounty hunting. We'll see what else we'll do. We may even do some animal collection, things like that. I would love to get more into that. Sometimes you gotta make money, and so making money for us is easy was bounty hunting, and that makes us good gold, good money, and even looking for this treasure that makes gold. That's why I do it. Makes gold money when you get those treasure maps. So that's why uh, sometimes the early game, some of this repetitiveness gets tiring, but it makes you where you need to get, so you can buy the stuff so you can do more of what you want to do. GTA sometimes feels that way too when you first get started. But for now, I want to thank you again so much. God bless you. Until next time, bye for now.